Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I wanted to do a review kind of video. It's basically going to be on the new Too Faced foundation that was released on June 15th. So I had never actually ordered from their website before, and the way that their packaging comes, even when you get the packaging like in the mail, it's super cute. You guys all know how cute like their packaging is, but this was like super adorable. I was so excited when I saw this in my mailbox. So it actually comes in a pink box that looks like this, and it's really cute. They put this pink fluff in there. If you guys have never ordered from Too Faced before, when you first go on their website, you can put your email address and they will send you a 20% off coupon, which I thought was really cool. The only thing is that you can use it on like new products, so I wasn't actually able to use it on the foundation, which is totally fine. The foundation is $39. This foundation, I did wear it yesterday to work. I did notice after about 9 hours it started to get really oily around this area, my chin and my forehead. I do have combination skin. In the summertime I get really oily, and in the wintertime I get really dry. So you know, I can't really blame the foundation for that, because it doesn't claim to be a matte foundation. It doesn't claim to control oil, and it also doesn't claim to be a long-lasting foundation. It doesn't say that it's 24-hour coverage or 12-hour coverage. It doesn't say anything like that. It just basically claims to be a foundation that feels like skin and that it's going to cover and blur your imperfections, which all of that is true. Everything that they have claimed on their packaging is absolutely true. The foundation feels like skin. I'm telling you, you guys, I have so many foundations, and some of them I love, some of them I don't. Some of them, actually all of my foundations I have always felt on my skin. You know, I kind of want to scratch my face when I have foundation on because I feel it, and this foundation feels like skin. It is amazing. I'm telling you, you guys, it's amazing. I did not have a hard time blending it. I highly recommend using a beauty blender or a sponge when you do use it. I did try it with a brush. I didn't really like the way that it blended with a brush, but with a beauty blender it's great. It doesn't have any kind of texture feeling to it. It's not tacky at all. I love it. And as soon as you put it on with your beauty blender, it covers. It just kind of goes on flawlessly. Another thing that I really liked about this foundation is that it doesn't settle into your lines. I have laugh lines right here, and throughout the whole day it did not settle into the laugh lines at all. My skin looked dewy and fresh, and I just loved it. And actually my pores, I swear to you, my pores have never looked better. I have huge pores. Like as a teenager, my mom would always tell me like, wash your makeup off before you go to sleep, and I never listened. And sure enough, my pores got huge, and they are still huge, like right here. For some reason, when I put on this foundation, my pores looked so good. Obviously they're not gonna like magically disappear, but they looked so much better. I don't know what it was. I am going to kind of go over the packaging, the ingredients, and all of that stuff. So the shade that I ordered mine in is the sand, and I think that sand for me right now is the perfect color. So I really like the way that this looks. I did get 2 samples of the vanilla, I believe, and light beige. Yeah, I got 2 other samples, so I'm gonna swatch those for you guys next to sand, just so that you guys can see the differences, just in case if you guys are kind of in a pickle and you don't know which one to order. And if I would have gotten all of the colors, I would have definitely swatched them all for you guys. I unfortunately don't have them. But sand is a really good color if you have my type of color skin, and then you will see the other 2 shades swatched. So this is what the foundation looks like. It does have a frosted glass bottle and it has gold writing on it. I don't know if you guys want to know all of that in a review, but I figured I'm going to throw it in there. And also it has the shade right on the bottom here. The foundation in fluid ounces is 1.0 fluid ounces in this bottle. It also comes with a pump, which is awesome. I'm sure you guys all know how amazing it is to have a pump on a foundation. So I really like the packaging. It comes in a cute pink box, which I'm probably gonna save because I am a sucker for packaging. If you guys see, I have so many boxes saved. I think I have saved all of the boxes of my palettes, which is kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I love the packaging. So it says it's So it says it's undetectable medium to full coverage foundation. That is true. It's definitely medium to full coverage. Definitely undetectable. I'm telling you guys, with my foundations, when I put it on, I can kind of see it in my pores. I can see it. I can feel it. With this foundation, as soon as you put it on, you don't feel it. I'm telling you, it feels like skin. I swear to you, it's the best foundation that I have ever felt on my skin. I love it. So the other great things with this foundation is that it's infused with coconut water, which is supposed to moisturize your skin, which is great all year round. In the summertime, in the wintertime, you need moisture, and you actually get less wrinkles when your skin is really nicely moisturized. So that's a big plus for me. Coconut water, it's amazing. It's good for you anyway, so why not have it in your foundation? I think it's such a smart and great idea. Whoever came up with that idea at Too Faced, you guys are amazing. The other thing that it's infused with is Alpine Rose, which is basically supposed to brighten your skin and its appearance. And it also promotes elasticity, which is awesome because it's almost like it's helping you fight wrinkles at the same time. So it has the coconut water, the Alpine Rose, and then the last ingredient that it's infused with is hyaluronic acid. Now, you guys know hyaluronic acid basically locks in moisture, and it's also going to promote youth, like your skin to be more youthful, more smooth. I am in love with this foundation, you guys. Like, if I can make it last all day, this is going to be my new holy grail foundation. I did wear it to work yesterday, but I applied MAC Fix Plus on my beauty blender when I applied it. So I'm thinking that that was like too much moisture, especially right now in New Jersey. It's summertime. It's like 95 degrees out. So I think I maybe gave it too much moisturizing products on my skin, and maybe that's why it didn't last as long. So today I applied it without the MAC Fix Plus. I just used a damp beauty blender, and I applied it with that. So far, it's been about an hour since I've had it on, and it's not creasing. It hasn't really moved. Like, if it stays, I'm telling you, new Holy Grail foundation of life. I love it. The one thing with this foundation is it does not have SPF in it. So if you guys are looking for a foundation with SPF, this may not be the foundation for you, but you can always apply SPF before you apply your foundation. So far, I really like it. You guys are going to see how I apply it. So now that I kind of talked about the ingredients and all of that stuff, I am going to apply it for you guys so that you guys can kind of see. I will do one side with foundation and the other side without foundation, and then I will kind of even it out just so that you guys can see the difference between no coverage to coverage with this foundation. So I am going to apply it with a beauty blender. I did try to apply it with a brush, and I didn't like it as much. I felt like I got better coverage with the beauty blender, and I liked the way that it went on. Okay, so now that my beauty blender is nice and damp, I am going to apply one pump of the foundation, and that is how much comes out from one pump. It's a good amount, and I think this is pretty much all I'm going to need for the one side of my face. So you would need about 2 pumps for your whole face. So I am going to apply it to this side of my face first. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and dab all around. And you guys can see it matches really well to my neck color. I do, now it's summertime, so I am getting more sun. So this color matches me really, really well. I use like SPF 100 on my face. So my face is always super, super white, and then my body is always tanned in the summertime, just because I always like to protect my face from the sun. So as you can see, it's already covering really, really nicely. And it's covering all my imperfections. I'm going to try to do one side of my nose if I can. I don't know, that's a little bit hard. And you can see like where I have my freckles, you can see my redness, and you can see all of the imperfections. Now, if we look at the side with foundation, it covered really, really well. It covered the freckles on my nose, and it also covered basically everything. So I'm just going to even out the rest of my face now so that I don't look so crazy. So before I zoom you guys out again and finish the rest of my makeup, I'm gonna swatch the other 3 shades for you guys. Well, not the 3 shades, the 2 shades, and then I'm gonna swatch Sand, which is the one that I have on right now, next to each other so that you guys can see the difference. So here are the swatches. From lightest to darkest, we have vanilla, light beige in the middle, and then sand right at the end. As you can see, the bottom of my arm is a lot lighter than the top of my arm. So right now, sand looks really dark on me, but you will see on the top of my arm, sand actually matches me really, really well. Right now, the swatches are still drying, so they're not their true color. In the next clip, I turned on the light so that you guys could see what the swatches look like under a different lighting. In the next clip, you will see what the foundation looks like once it is all dry. And that's it for the swatches. I hope that you guys found this a little bit helpful as well. So I did use powder contour, powder blush. I used the Balm's highlight up here, so that's what you're seeing. This is not the foundation looking greasy. This is just the Balm's beautiful Mary Luminizer Glow. I only needed 2 pumps for my whole face, and I even had a little bit extra, which I just used on my neck. I always like to blend my foundation to my neck. And yeah, I'm gonna just kind of see how it holds up throughout the day. And then I will take a picture at the end of the day with and without flash so that you guys can kind of see how it's holding up, because it's a little bit hard to see through video, you know, what it really looks like in real life. So I will try to take pictures. No, I will take pictures for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a whole bunch of stuff around the house, and I will be back in a few hours to kind of see how it's holding up. Hi guys, so it is now 4:21 in the afternoon, if you guys can see that. So it's been about 5 hours since I applied the foundation. So far, I think it's still doing really, really well. It is starting to look a little bit more dewy, but I don't have any creasing. It's not breaking apart. It still has not set into the fine lines at all. And this is another thing that I was thinking about before, is that this is probably a really good foundation for older, more mature skin, because it does have the coconut water, the hyaluronic acid, and the alpine rose that it's going to moisturize you all day. So it's not going to settle into those lines as much, if at all. Like, I usually will get my foundation, it'll settle right around this area here, and when I smile, and then when I'm done smiling, you can still kind of see the laugh lines. But with this foundation, I haven't had that. So I was thinking for more mature skin, this is also a great foundation. So far, still feels good. Everything is still on there, the blush, the contour. So I will probably come back on at around 9 o'clock. And yeah, and give you my final thoughts and show you what it looks like at the end of the day. And yeah, I'll see you later. Okay guys, so I am back after a few hours. The last update that I did was at 4:20 something, I believe, and it is now 10:36. If you guys can see this, I don't know. So it's 10:36. I am now getting ready for bed. I'm about to wash this off, but I think the foundation has held up really well. As you can see, I'm starting to get a little bit oily right here, but not bad at all. Everything, like nothing has broken apart. My contour, my blush, the highlight, everything is still there. The one area that I get really oily, I get really oily around here, and I do see that it's starting to kind of like my skin is starting to show through around this area here. Overall, I have to say I am super happy with this foundation. I think it held up really well. If you have really oily skin, I would say definitely don't go for this one. And if you do want to go for this one, I would definitely set it with a lot of powder, a setting spray, use a primer, because I really think that this is geared more towards either people like me that have combination skin, maybe normal skin, and of course really dry skin. So the foundation is oil free, but it does have the coconut water, which is really moisturizing. So I think that if you already have oily skin and you're getting the extra moisture, then to me that seems like your skin is going to produce more oil, so it may not work out as well for those people with oily skin. But I think it's worth a shot. If you can pick it up for the $39, pick it up and see how it goes. If you get it from Sephora, they have an amazing return policy. You can always return it. And yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this guy. I think it's amazing. I'm gonna probably use it every single day, and yeah, I love this foundation so much. It's like my new little baby right now. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna bore you guys with any more. If I have missed anything, or if you guys have any questions for me, leave them down below. And you guys already know the drill. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you enjoyed, or if you simply just want to help me out. That would be great and lovely. And yeah, thank you guys so much for everything, and we love you. Sending you guys lots of love and hugs and kisses from our home to yours. I am now going to go wash my face. I'm going to put a picture somewhere right after I'm done talking of what it looks like with flash and without flash, now that it's been almost 13 hours. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!